leave some of these planets and come back to them, especially when there's lots of targets. It'll take his time. 5 geologicals? No. And good evening. I'm Pan Hyper, and this is Pan Piper. I'm on a bottle of wine, and this is my New Year's Eve. For New Year's Day, I had to work, so I was away. Now I'm back, and I'm off to see some Void Hearts, as well as hoping to find some others. I've been scouting Empyrian Straits quite extensively, and then maybe I'll move on. And Piper, well, I scouted everything in the region, 10,000 light years. Either way, of the bubble, and I found nothing. But well, we found what we found, and then we found nothing more. So maybe this is what Pan Hyper will be doing. Looking for clouds. Nebulous are good for them. And yet, in the core, in the regions around, nebulae are less prevalent. They're more prevalent in the less denser regions. But you do get planetary nebulas, neutron stars, black hole fields, and planetary nebulas. That you'll see a lot of. Maybe not everyone will have. In fact, less than 1 in 20 might, if it's in the right region. I've scouted endless numbers here. And yet it wasn't really until that green storm cloud I really came up with my own little Viridian green storm cloud in Aginet. That's a nice one. I do hope to find more around where we are now. It's also in Empyrian Straits, middle way on the edge. So where I've heard we have Void Hearts, as well as maybe some other stuff. I don't know how much it's been scouted. I see someone found a yellow one actually, and got enough supercharge.
Be involved in important research. The universe.
No, we won't. I'm already involved in independent research. Let's check. I saw something on poor Sagittarius Eye. A little warning on a yellow storm cloud. I believe it was Hawkins Gap or something. So we got one here. No, I'm guessing they must, if they did the video. Oh yes, there it was, a Croceus. I thought it was a yellow one. It was going to be Croceus luteus. Now that was featured on Sagittarius Eye News Bulletin. I think it was up yesterday. I saw Obsidian and had it linked in his channel. Quite a nice thing. Gives more warning. You know, watch out for those lightning strikes. You don't want to have those lightning strikes. They can be quite brutal. Let's have a look at the system. What was it found in? Nice planetary nebula again. Oh, that is so close to Eta Carina. Oh my. And I spent so much time there. There's a yellow storm cloud. Star type. That's going to be of interest. Neutron star, M0 variant. Big M star. They're interesting, no one. Anything else has turned up, you know. And, mine will be the only people getting storm clouds, but that is interesting because it's not in the core now. We're actually on the middle area of the galaxy regions, not on the outer edge, but that's cool. So there's potential we're going to find other ones. Let's go back there. Wrong one. I want to see, oh, we're in a dense region of there, because we've got this nice section running there down the middle of Hawkins Gap from west to east. Would it be a dense region of space? See, The only Lagrange cloud reported there, to be honest. Thaliae. Well, that's along the edge of the inner armbar. Stellar density is not that high. What's the system designation? E2. E mass, you got a couple of other big ones. There's another there. That's planetary nebula though. Let's worry about that for when other people get to look there. Well, I've got one jump to go. Oh, there's a planetary nebula there. I boosted to get to. Something was reported here, or might have been, or might have just plotted to this one because it was a planetary nebula. There were two around this large nebula, and that's where the void hearts are reported, I think. We'll see. This could actually be a Lagrange clad one with the red. We'll check the codex. I think this one's a known place. Out of the many planetary nebulas, I'll bring up Gal map as well. That'd be interesting how many I've booked, and I've deleted many, but you see nice clusters of planetary nebula, the odd stragglers, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the best one, 3 or 4s now and again. The best one I found is about 6 or 7 planetary nebulas, all within about 500 light year radius. They're never far from each other with a neutron in. You're 2 jumps away from the next, or 1. This is coming back. Well, that's where the storm cloud was, somewhere along here, Aginet. Just touching on from Odin's Hold into Empyrian Straits. From there, I ventured into the core, saw the red ones and the other green ones, got some variety. Since then, came back, ventured along the middle here, looking for clouds. I guess I found quite a few here and there, little clumps, nothing. Ventured here, so saw a nice lump of clouds there. What was it? These bookmarks here. I've got 2 clumps. All these are planetary nebulas. It's easy if I filter. It looks like about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 8 or 9 at least. Little red one. Bluish, green, purple. Bluey green, purple one, straight on purple, blue. There's another one. None of these I had them, but it gives you an idea how many I've searched through, and this literally just Aginet. I've got the other one. Seems all the storm clouds we've had so far are in these systems, which is kind of curious. Even that, in fact, for many things it says nebula type any. Some of the anomalies, I think it was the T anomalies, nebula type planetary, and possibly that might just mean storm, but you might find them in other places. So let's see what I forgot to go before the next one. Let's scan this. We've got a Hungary system. Certainly a scanning every system. No. I just tagged nice juicy bits and I'm moving on. Did I boost myself? I think I did. Oh no, I think I arrived at destination. I see no clouds, so it's just another duff. Planetary nebula, but we're near where we need to be. I think that's the nebula. So it's just a planetary though. I'll give it a quick check for organics, biological, rather. Since it was out here around, well, it's more in the core region, this general part of the galaxy. So I saw those green tubers. They were nice. Interesting thing, not seeing a goddamn bark mound in the core. Maybe they don't like the core region. The tube worms ate the bark mounds, possibly. 500 Kelvin, kind of hot. I think the tubers need silicon magma from what I noticed as well, so A5's running at 500 Kelvin, might be better finding a cooler one. I've got something here. Locations is scanning. Scan away, geological. Right, I'm not going to bother running the whole system. Let's see, what do we have? We've got some C&D stuff, that's probably going to be cooler. Where's the Goldilocks zones? B1. Come back to that, we'll work out how many targets it's got when it finally decides to download the data. All you got to do is tag it to start it. Come on, you got a temperature for me? 1000 Kelvin, that's kind of hot. Looks like some volcanism there. And magma on C3, C2 nothing, C1 was nothing. Come back and check C3 in a minute when it resolves. Temperature 661 Kelvin, a bit cooler but not much. Non-landable. In fact, fucking screw it. Yeah, there's nothing really too interesting in it. Detract from getting to where I'm going. Now, from where I was travelling last night, I do hope this is the right one. I'm sure it's a Shogro AAA one I'm looking for. There was another planetary nebula on the other side, and I'm sure the Void Art was... Actually, the Void Art looked like he's on the other one over there, but in the sugary sector. That makes any sense, you'll see in time. When I get there. Where was the other little side? I'm sure I remember being above on the opposite side. There we go. I saw it flash of purple there. I'll bookmark this one to drop in on the way through. Also want to check this nebula in case it's not the Void Heart Nebula. So we got here. C mass, D mass, directly around the center of the nebula. G677. Nice one to jump into, and I'll check the codex and see where I need to go first. Head for the middle. And dang, I don't get much spin at the very end tips, but it also takes longer to charge when you're doing the neutron. Get the right dive in, dive out technique done. It's taking a bit of practice, but it's very much quicker than what I was doing before. Where is my little planet, Skier? Something is here. couple of things there. Non-landable, non-landable with wings. Good, bonus, that's it. Looking at one jump to the middle of the nebulae.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, in doubt, just jump right in the middle. What have we got? Hopefully it's just more than a couple of suns. I guess someone's been here. Oh, it's Pirate Honk.
System scan complete. System
Pathetic.
scan.
Not much change, just 3 suns. Let me check the codex now. Let's see what we got here. First of all, my location is Shogay. BAAG 677. So we've got red storm cloud in this region. A mass GGY. Another Hey, look, hold on. Is that the one I've just bookmarked? No. Where am I? Hold on. I'm up there actually, at the main nebula. That's right down there. Kind of a bit of a distance. That's the other nebula I just visited and jumped in there. That's the other nebula bookmarked, but there's a storm cloud down here. That's not too far, so I can check that
Be
one out.
involved in important research. The University of Surrey's
Neutron star, and what's the range? 772. 15 jumps, not bad. I'll fit that. God damn it, I see when it just zooms in like that again. I didn't click it. Right. Back to Codex. What do we got? What do we got? That's the red storm cloud. Planetary nebula. Where are the void hearts? Shogoi KKA. And that is nearly at the opposite nebula down there. But still listed in the region of this one up there. It's kind of curious. But I could fit, let's bookmark that one. It's nice having this other account, but now, goddamn it, bookmarks! I can bookmark stuff! I'll add one there, but that's with we'll visit that when I go down to those storm clouds. Kind of, it's a bit of a distance. But it's a small triangle, considering there's a lot of stars as well. There's not really one of interest I want to look at this morning. Let's see what else we got. KKA D8983 with the seeds in the same one. D983, yes they were. So I've got these octagonal pods. Makes sense. Reminds me of the penducal tree and the tree seed pod things. Void hearts are some sort of weird tree with octagonal pods. And it says they're under a chrysanthemum void heart, so maybe with the chance might be able to locate other varieties. Let's have a look at that one again. Proximity to nebula was a thing, maybe just being in a region that was. Well, there's classes of Shogoi, that's intriguing as well, so it's not a sector designation. It's an F-class star, nice mass, D mass. We're not short of them, they're plenty abound. So I'm going to probably be hopping on all around the F-class mass here. And the other one was the neutrons. The neutrons and F mass are intriguing, but we'll head to the likely culprits. potential of something else in where I am, though. We're gonna look at some potential targets here first. I'll leave the void hearts till later. So exhaust other possibilities first. Let's run through some star filters. What do we got? Taking that crap off. Got a neutron. Just outside. Could be worth a check. In the absence of black holes or other things of that stellar mass. Oh, better. We have a second in the nebula itself. What about binaries? Neutron M4, M7. That's nice. Oh, what? A WNO? What's that? A Wolverine neutron star? Oh my. Now this one is definitely going first. Phew. There's a third. So we've got 3 neutron stars. It's just looking at the highest mass systems. Or star class in a way, or non-star class.
Frameshift drive charging.
I like the sound of a WNO. No, it's got to be a Wolverine of a nitrogen oxygen line. I don't know. It's not a neutron star, I don't think.
4, 3, 2, system scan complete.
Right, that's it. A couple of suns. Alright, 2 others. There's one of them. What have we got on this? Neutron and the 2M stars. And the jump it exceeds. What do you mean exceeds? What's my fuel? Fuel looks good. I was probably expecting me to neutron boost it, I guess. Let's flip that off. Having to do that every time and then stop for repairs or every 30 or 40. It gets kind of annoying. I'm looking for a wrong tab. There we go. Kick that off. Is it going to replot it? It's not saying it's replotting. Replot. 2 jumps now. There we go.
Frameshift drive charging.
I know how to get there. The more systems I cover, the more chance and possibilities I cover when looking for clouds here. They may not all appear on F stars or neutron stars here, but they are the likely culprits. Oh, black holes, A stars, O stars, every other star.
Fuel scooping.
On your bodies. Not what I'm looking for. I am looking for a bit of fuel, so this will do nicely. Guess I must be getting nearly full.
Scooping complete.
And nearly hot as well.
Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage.
98. Hazardous substance. I guess that's a bug. I didn't hit over 98, which means I don't get damage. Well, that's earlier sustained damage. I think I nearly passed out this morning from exhaustion and remember landing in a F star. Anywho, is this my destination? I believe it is. A couple of crappy planets. Let's leave this one on to the next. Oh, this is the second neutron star. Yeah. Considering I'm going to go to another neutron star in the same nebula, I'm not going to bother taking a little knock on the FSD and boosting. It's not worth it for this. Check this one, maybe the other neutron, then a couple of F stars in this nebula. Give you a rough idea of what we might have here if there is anything. And multiple mass systems, things with high stellar mass. Have to check out the system nav panel, see what we got nearby.
System scan complete. System scan complete.
What are you all? Neutron MML. Okay, that's worth a look. 64. Probably would have to neutron boost this thing. Or do it in 2? Do it in 2, yeah. Hold on. Plot a route. We've got to plot a route.
Frameshift drive charging.
Next system, what do we face here? There's a C mass system. Okay, yellow. Has slight potential. Unlikely, I'm thinking. For clouds. Couple of rocket bombardiers, 2 gas giants, and some asteroid clusters. It's not really going to be worth too much of a scan, I think. Fuel's good. Moving on.
Frameshift drive charging.
Although I guess everyone's at work, there's no one about this morning. Sat here in the now rebranded and under new management gin bar of the Gnosis. The old gin bar. It's no longer Festive Spirits Bar, that was a Christmas temporary. Ah. Neutron coming again. Might take a knock on this side. Can do the more than 42 light year jump. Too quick, I could go straight out the other side. Try and duck it back right into the end of the stream and there they're gone. A loop too far. What about there?
Drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive.
And we've got the full boost. Give it a honk with a fuck's sake scanner. Couple of bodies, 6 bodies and all. Couple of rocky pieces of crap. Never know, could hold something interesting. Where are they, to be honest? No, they're not there. There's something.
System scan complete.
What have we got there? Any volcanism? Nothing. Nothing at all. So that's neutrons check. Let's look at stellar mass for a couple of systems. Oh, I've been jumping around here. We've got plenty of deep. We've got an EMAS here. I like the sound of an EMAS. If we're going by stellar mass, we've got a couple of EMAS. 1, 2, 3 systems. 4. Not short of them. That's 4 just within me. Well, 7 light years. It's too many systems, so EMAS time, I think. Something may turn up. A blue white star, A class. Guess enemies are possible, but since they don't scan, I'm not really interested in looking for them until they work. Well, can be recorded. I'm sure they're working as intended, just not recording as intended. Much like those sinuous tubers. I'm sure FD will be back in the office at some point in the next day or so to hopefully get cracking with a whip and get checking on them bug fixes and work out what needs to be done. No rush. But we're running out of things to discover. I know there's things to discover, but they're not being discovered because they're being confused with other things discovered. Codex is colorblind. Targets. What have we got? 291 silica. Silicate case of vapor. Potential for that spotty little potato having sinuous tubers as a slight inkling. 5% chance. Sit here and wait for the targets. Oh my. Oh my. 13 targets. Okay, we've got an A class. There's A class anemones, pumpkins. Which they'll go on BOA. But that could also be a field of silicate tubers. Maybe different temperatures. Tagging that little one for now. I think that's worth a little planet visit, and I can grab a smoke break. Void Arts might have to wait, but it could be an hour or more. We'll see what else. I think the systems might be worth a little look further. The vampire hunch kicked in there. Check for a little target, and biologicals are there in greater numbers than ever expected. Scanning, and scanning. What's it? Temp 297.9 magma. Oh, I think this is going to be some sinuous tubers, my hunch is now telling me. Pumpkins would have liked that. Even that's cooler. It would have been inviable. Iron magma is not compatible. That's sounding like tubers to me. More volcanism if it's got silicate magma and then we got tubers. If we've got bios. 13 and 19. Look at another 6 targets. Let's double zoom out, because then you can silicate magma. Oh my! Now if this shows bio, this would be very cool, because this is 1056 Kelvin. Seriously stop up on the notch scale, but it could also be in enemies. 100% metal world, A star, but no bios. So just that one yet, just that one. 4 more little bits of rock somewhere. Come on, where are these hiding? Zoom in. There's something here. No, let's try.
Fuel scooping complete.
Step zooms. There we go. These look like rocky ice walls are nice. Got a bit of volcanism there on that one. And there's that binary pair. D hasn't. We haven't. Ah, gas giant.
System scan complete.
324 with silicate vapor. All this rocky body. I'm thinking bio again. Then I'm definitely thinking, oh my, 15 of them! Gee, yeah, well, that's a lot. Alright, and the other one, which one was that? Was that A or B? Ah, perfect, yes, I'm even more convinced. We got this literally ideal conditions, but iron magma and nothing. So, is it the B that has...
Research, the University of Surrey's Clinical Research Centre in Guildford.
I don't know, I'm on the wrong one. It was the other moons, I think. Gotta get the hang of the step zoom button I've got. I keep forgetting. There we go. Step zoom in, step zoom now. Makes you useful when you're looking for those awkward moments. It's 2A. We got 15 biological with 324. 2D none. Oh, I can't get to 2B. Let's try it again. That's iron magma at 310 and nothing. So we've got that and the other one, not sure which is further. That's ABC2A. And this whole system's scanned. More familiar with the old school method, the old system map. Let's have a look here. Although we'll have to map these things. Very hot, didn't have very hot. Hot metal might have been with an enemies if it was right, but they're not. Now we've got the Y star ringed, 297 iron, no, iron. And yet on this, the class 3 gas giant, we're getting the silicate there. So we've got it on the A, not on the B, because the iron magma. That's atmospheric, so we can't, but that's silicate vapor at 291. And we do there, so 2 planets in this system. I'm gonna probably map these both, because this is gonna be a nice little find, especially when we find out more about the sinuous tubers. Well, what have we got? An 8,072. No, 6,000. It's not bad, but I do fancy a quick smoke. I'll break myself, so let's try and put it on a presumed flyby without hopefully hitting the thing direct. Put it to about not too fast. We'll throttle it up a little. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes. That's a shit camera angle, to be fair. If I go to internal, that'll be a bit better. I can quickly run back and check the screens all not fuck up. Just looking at the comments. I'll get a find where my cigarettes are gone. That's going to be a little problem. But I see you just mentioning there, and that's Commander. Sorry, my hair's in the way. Clipchum 5. We've got a pink roseate storm cloud in the core. Now that's kicking. Oh, I've got to go there. I was hoping to find a roseate one. And I've been back there. Be a way of a trip, but I will take a look at that. At least look at the system bits. The orange Luteus, I did see that. I was just looking at it earlier. Oh no! Luteus orange. It was a crocus. And it's Zamami. So we're getting the colours coming in now. Ah, oh, it was Hawkins Gap has got the crocus. And each one's different. So they're... I'm going to have this cigarette and then I'm going to look at the codex. I've got to work out where these things are. I'm hoping these are not all core related. The last with Hawkins Gap I looked at was at least further out. So I'm hoping we're going to get quite a range of these across the things. Looking at how common they are though is... Looking for a regular Lagrange cloud, yes. In the right places we are finding them. They're not like something you're going to throw across every day. You'll stumble into a region, and then if you're lucky it's a dense region, you might find several all over the place. Much like when I was looking at Wepo in the black holes there. Or if you're in Colonia, that's a nice dense region. But these storm clouds seem like we're to the whole next level. Find a storm cloud, well that's good. Then you go and find, if you can find an even rarest thing, the storm of the Lagrange clouds. Considering how many planetary nebulas I've looked at in Empyrian Straits there. Now, I'm trying to even get a number on it, I don't know. It's been probably near, not a whole week, but a good 5 days here. Up, back, forth. Probably 5,000 light years to 10... No, that's nothing. Probably 15,000 light years just backwards and forwards in this region. After this I was hoping to pop over to Eginart again, where I found that green cloud, to look around that area more thoroughly, because I was zooming off to look at storm clouds and went to the core after that. So it might be worth hopping around there and see if it's a one-off. Is there a few more clouds I've missed? Is it a little dense region or not? But I do like the sound of the roseate, so I might go back there to look at that. I've got to pull up the core, the codex to work out where Izamati region is, because I'm guessing it's not in the core, it's not somewhere I'm familiar with. I'm hoping that's really far out, because then we've got no limit on where we're going to be searching for these. But they are exceedingly rare, I'd say. By looking at how many Lagrange clouds have been found to storm clouds. And even finding Lagrange clouds is regional. Only certain parts of certain regions. Maybe every region does have them, but in the right part. Which really makes me think of that Thargoid star map more. If there's any correlation between that. Either tinfoil hunch first. But as we get more data in, hopefully we can 3D map these onto the Canon map of everything when they get the cloud things fully functioning and working and getting the data onto that. We can see that in time. I'm thinking that's going to be a month or two away. A month maybe at the earliest, who knows. Maybe I'll chat with DM, see how those forms are going. I've got my own little spreadsheet going, which actually I better pull that up shortly, because yeah, since Aginet and the two in the core didn't record anymore. Well, I must have covered about 30 to plus, just over 30 to maybe up to 40 planetary nebulas just in Empyrian Straits. They're quite common here. The lack of nebulas is strange. They're more on the outskirts of the region. They're less dense. Maybe they get to form more there with a less stellar density. When you're in the core, it seems the big clouds don't form. When I mean the core, I mean the region around the core. Well, I definitely haven't overshot, but I'm getting rather close, it seems. Let me have a look. I'm like seconds away. Let's get those orbit lines on. I'm getting very close. Pull up for a second. I want to see where the other region is. This rosiest cloud. Now, let's have a look. It's an army region. Not even familiar with that. Ah, northwest of the core, one region out. So still kind of core dense areas. That's good though. So I'm guessing this is in the codex. Oh, the Luteus Storm. That's beautiful. Where's the Luteus? We've got the normal Luteus. Well, it's a different picture at least. So we've got the Luteus there, browny yellow, red. The Croaky is more like a. What just did? Oh, I think he just clicked on it to zoom to the region. Oh, now I'm glad it actually did, because this is not in a planetary nebula. I think that's the first one. So we've actually got one on just a regular star in a dense nebula. Come on, click on there. Just a regular A8 star. A8V mid-range, average, D-mass. Let's run some filters here. Now what we've got in the region. One neutron. Any O's? No O's. 1, 2 B's. Quite a lot of A mass. More than enough F mass, so probably F are too common, so maybe it wouldn't spawn there. We'll have to have a look. Well, it's not for me at this anytime soon, but at some point I'll probably get along to that. So B mass are very uncommon. Maybe this would be a way to filter it. It'd be interesting to see if any pop up in the nebula. That is, A mass are the ones that really appear in abundance. Well, there's something to go on now. What else to look for? Discoveries in that region. What was found in it? So we've got a good selection of Lagrange clouds, so there seems to be plenty of possibilities all over, and yet finally we've got a storm. Sweet. E-type anomalies are being reported. E2. Oh, hold on, I think there's only been E4 I've ever seen. This is cool. Bright blue clouds, so colour specific. Don't know what the E4 was. Also planetary. So that's another one somewhere. Little planetary nebula. Just on the region border. Kinda cool. Time, I think when people find how easy it is to find, not easy, how not so impossible it is to come across planetary nebula. Like the Rosius, where is that Rosius? Right, we've got the red, green, and now we've got a Rosius, and we've got the Luteus and the Croakius, so which one are we missing then? The cerulean. We're missing the cerulean, the blue. And I think there's one other. We got 4. Forgot to Innerance, but we've got the regulars. I don't think anything's been found there on Storm. We're missing cerulean, and I don't think we'll get a Proto-Lagrange storm cloud. You never know. Yeah, 6 types. We've got 4 Luteus Rosius, 5. So nobody's seen a blue storm cloud that I've seen reported. I'll have a quick flip in some of these. You never know if there's an increase in some of the numbers. Maybe someone's found some stuff. Let's get back to where I was going. Oh yeah, that was it. The biologicals here. We got, I think it is the A moon and the CA on the silicate magma, and it was more than 10 sites, and only silicate magma. So I'm thinking this has definitely got to be the sinuous tubers. Although I'm hoping for a different colour than green, but I'm guessing if it is, it's not going to scan into the codex, because this Rosius, everything scans as Rosius. I'm not sure how many colours have been found. It's the first time I saw one, that was last night, the green one. That's a smaller potato. Let's head there. I might have a quick look at 1 or 2 on each. Get the mapping thing on them at least, but it's organic. Should I map the main one as well? It's non-landable. I think I won't bother with that. Very bright, goddamn sulfur world. Seriously bright. Efficiency, 2 probes, probably 1 each side will do it. And it did. 27 biologicals! No, sorry, geological, 13 bios. But that's quite substantial when you're used to seeing just the odd 1 or 2. This is newest, so straight. Actually, I'll either get one with the planet view and, well, the sulfur world in view. What we got there? That's geological, biological. No, a low horizon one would be nice. Bio, that's not ideal position. I want to head round a bit of shadow, get a nice screenshot one as well, so I'm not sure which one I'm going to go to. Let's wait for the right opportunity. The bio there, that could be good. Seems a nice one to me. Nice view as well. What do we see? Nothing at 8 kilometers yet. Get ready to get a little closer. Biological 11. Shrogayi RMTE 38558 AMB ANBC rather 2CA. Minus 48.94, minus 104.90, near enough. 89. I see targets. Don't look like bark mounds, it's certainly not pumpkins. I'm sure it's going to be these sinuous tubers. It's the only thing I can think it could be from knowing the codex criterias. And that's really what codex does great. Let's get that volume up. That's not too dissimilar to bark mounds or some of the alternative purrs more. Oh, they're not green. They're kind of bluish grey or purple. Codex scan it, see if it doesn't scan. I'm guessing maybe these are all known as roseus, or maybe it's just certain colour variants. So, I hear a new sound. But definitely not anywhere near the same. Not going to scan, so I'm guessing that presumes it's so. Roseus. Drop that game volume down back a bit. Right, I've got 2 planets here. Let's check the temperature differences. Because this is where science comes in. Now, will all planet be the same colour? Since it's the same criteria, will this one differ in temperature much? 291 to 324. Not too much difference in it. We're talking 33 Kelvin. It's possible. We'll go to the next nearest site here and see if it's also the same colour first, and then check 2 on the opposite. Number 11, number 12. Don't you comply? Now you can comply. I guess I had the hard points out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's get a drop zone up. I got just under 500 kilometers to travel. Over the horizon and far away. Oh shit! Fuck. Didn't even see that drop zone. I wasn't above it. Didn't see the horizon. My fuck up.
Frame shift drive charging.
That didn't happen.
4,
Back we go.
2, 1.
Few second delay. That's roughly what it's doing. Gain altitude, be along the drop zone, and kill it. Love drop zone. Dark side, biological number 12. Certain colour. Not gonna do a thorough thing, but I'm gonna probably guess they're all going to be the same colour. Quick run over to the other moon and have a look. Purple sky, be purplous or platinous. Possibly on the designation of a sinuous tuber. Certainly not roseous.
Cannot comply. Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3.
Oh, I'm gonna get the other one now, which is the CA. I want to get A now, directly. Slightly hotter, 30 Kelvin. Might make a slight difference. This is both quite slick and vapor. Or magma. Perhaps that makes a difference, magma to vapor. Trying to find the right little moon. I just selected this way. There we go. I'm gonna go there. behind the GG. Quite beat up now. Peyton's taken quite a bit of a battering. I guess it's those lightning strikes didn't help. I'll have a look at those, see how bad they got. I don't think it was severe or anything. There's me paint. Is that pockmarked? Looks normal. Been pebble dashed a bit, that's about it. It's a curious one. Is that just outside the wings, or is that literally touching the wing? Well, this feels weird, trying to navigate in the OE map. Lost all zoom and perspective. That's not good. I'll leave all the map. Wow, there's a planet. Approaching a bit too rapidly. Slingshot it. It's pretty damn close to the wings. That's mainly what I want to find out, yeah. Nice. Probo, probably. I'll miss. Let's try there. I don't think I'm going to make my efficiency target since there's 2 probe. I can't do it. 1, the second one missed. I know, but if it doesn't land, maybe the second one gets there before it completes it, before the third one gets there as number 2 before. There we go. There's the miss. Come on. As long as that other probe hits quick, I can get the efficiency, I think. What? No, it's not. It's a 4 probe target. Well, that's a bit of a fuck up unless these 2 arrive before that. Yeah. No efficiency. I got the efficiency. Number 4 and 5 arrived before number 3 expired. So, what's near? What's near? In fact, what's got a good, nice view? Kick the map off. It'd be nice to get that in view, along with the wings. Maybe dark or light side there, I would think. We've got a bio there, it's a bit far. Maybe not too bad though. Over there, there's a nice one. There we go. That is kind mountainous here. It's not what I'd expect. But who knows what to expect with these sinuous tubers. I've only seen 2 of them, no, 3 of them now. 2 bubbles, 1 green. Yeah, who says things aren't on mountains? Blue brain trees that glow in the dark were, but they got redacted. I don't know of any, and there's blue ones, I don't know if they glow in the dark. Holy crap, is it on the side of the mountain? Oh, it's now on the top of the mountain. That's weird. Now it's up there. Oh, what a screenshot though. Ooh, I like. I hope it's something different, but even though if it is there, it's now down there, it's up there, it's up there, it's down there. Where is it? Yeah, better make his mind up. It's a big mountain. Just over the crest of the hill. Oh, yeah, we've got more purpley blue type things. Jobbers. Oh, that's just beautiful. Oh, how many can I get in view? I just don't get a nice screenshot angle with only that 3 visible. I don't think I can get a field of them in or anything. Oh, maybe I can. The gas char's just cutting the horizon. Getting the shipping would be nice. Zoom. That's nice. A few more though, a few more. Wider angle. I'll have to make do with something like this. Composition needed more central. Something just about there. More zoom. Beautiful. Sorry, just got to get myself a nice screenshot there. I'm gonna guess the other ones are all gonna be the same colour. Maybe it's heat dependent. I don't think there's tinge of variety in there. There's only 2 targets in the system, and they're in a tight narrow band. So let me get back to the void arts and the other shit in the clouds and where we're gonna find that stuff, because I'm getting a bit far off mark here. Although it is always a nice find when you get something like that. Considering the other was an A, let's filter to A's and F's. Where's my location there? It's got to be in the nebula, I'm hoping. There's something with a good high mass, mostly D mass. If I can find an E, and there's an E mass. Give me a couple of good, well, A star and 3 toys. It could be just a 4-star system, or it could have Y stars, other things, and be interesting. That's one to jump into. I'll start there.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'll scoop and see what we got. Nothing but oh, it's a water world. Ah, how many? Is it 1 or 2 targets? I'll grab it if it is. It's probably already tagged. There, we found it. 4 or 5, and there's the last one, and it doesn't see a tag here, but that's never sure. Let's check the things we move away. Gotta go to system map to know for sure. And it's untagged. With ammonia. Atmosphere. Water world. I like it. I think most of the time it does show it in the FSS, but you know, at times sometimes you don't see it and it is. I think. So we've got an EMAS here. That's fireball. Lock that one up for now. Got another EMAS there. Let's check Gal map and see what the first target is. We got just a straight on B0 star. Big, might be nothing. Another EMAS. Another B9G2. Maybe more potential. Lock that one up for now. And third EMAS. Ah, what the A star toy. That's where I am now. What? No, that can't be where I am now. It's selected. I'll jump there. I've got the other one set, so I've got 2 targets set. One I'm going to on the real target, which will replot to after 2 of the EMASs. An A star with 2 T toys. Who suggests there's more weight there? This ain't running me too good yet, not on EMASs. So, hold on, I still got my second target. I'll do that, then I fancy plotting to AMAS stars. Since the other one's an AMAS, some of the regions have found clusters of these clouds are being focused around. Well, my theory is every single one has anomaly or organic all the time. You can have 0, 1 or 2 structures, most likely 1 or 2. Occasionally you can have 0. That refers to ice crystals or spheres. But there's always an anomaly or organic. Now each organic or anomaly has spawn criteria, which could be the spawn reason for the cloud itself. Without it, if you don't have an organic then or anomaly, you won't have a cloud. Chicken and egg, which came first, the cloud or the egg? Nothing here, right, so next little hit, let's try and filter to A stars and have a quick look here. We've got an EMAS A star, I've been to that, I've also been to that. Let's try and find a nice compressed binary. We've got a single AKMM. Yes, a possibility. Give this a hit. Nothing comes of this. Maybe I'm going to move on towards either those Rubidicus or the Void Hearts. We're still going to go to those. Now they're not too far. I can neutral boost those quite quick. They're probably about a 400 light year gap between, so 4 or 5 jumps from one to the other, but probably about 7 or 8 to the first. second star probably flew over my head. Nothing in the way of a cloud. Not interesting. Right, I bookmarked a couple of them. What was that? That was the other planetary nebula. Yes, that'll be a good waypoint. It's not something that has anything in that's known, but it's a planetary nebula. It's the only other second one I found. I found one on the way up to Shogai. So I'll drop in on this one before heading down to the red, I think it's a red cloud. Red cloud on the Void Hearts afterwards.
Frameshift drive charging.
Looking at what an 8 jump. Let's cancel that. It's not neutron boosting. I dropped that off a while ago. Let's put that back on. Now that 8 might cut down to about a 4. Ha! And there we go. Beautiful. Half the number on my jump, save 4 minutes. Incoming neutron. Nearest beam seems this one out of that one. Straight into the end of it. About there. Too fast, I'll shoot through the other side before boost, I think. Unless I'm lucky. Spin it around. Held it long enough on the edge, and I'm through. What have we got in system? Something about neutron? Water worlds are very common, it seems. Hell, I think about 30-40% of all neutrons I'm jumping into in these regions have got a water world. Who would have thought? Spend all that time looking and they're all about those neutrons, but you've got to repair yourself. That's a good question. How is my FSD managing? It's down to 83. That could use a patch up. It certainly could. I could use a lot of smog away, so I might have to pull up, drop out of super cruise and give myself a quick maintenance. The 10,000 light year repair service type of thing. And it's probably sort of those ranges you need to cover and stop in every now and again. Another new tree, I'll get a boost on this jump on and probably have to patch up then. No point in repairing before you throw it into where to do more damage. Too fast. Straight out the other side. Notice that if you're braking and accelerating with your speed things, when you hit the neutrons, it's like hitting the accelerator. You, like here, 13, 12, 11, straight up, straight down, 9, 10, drop. I've dropped there and it's holding at 10. It's still not dropping. Now it's dropped. It's like someone just took your foot, slammed it down onto the accelerator. When you hit into those things, it's kind of nice. Bit of a delayed reaction. But it seems intentional. This neutron system comes presented with, what, 6 extra planets? Probably untagged, there's so many neutrons, no one has these bits. Never know, might show up another lucky bit with a silicate magma, bit of volcanism, sinuous tuba, different temperature, might get a different colour. It's always worth a little check. 2 more, 1 there, 2 there, down on the moon. Nothing, nothing, and nothing, nothing.
Complete. Frameshift drive charging.
2 jumps. Can I pull up on this one and have a quick smoke hole? Because then I'll plan my little repair break in.
Ready to engage. 3, 2, 1. Nobody's? Nobody's. I'm gonna grab myself a quick smoke break and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Right, let's get back to jumping.
Slow down. Slow down for what? Slow down? What do you mean slow down? There's no objects, no asteroid belts. Slow down for what? Very strange. Anyway, let's get jumping. I'm not sure what slowed me down there. Or warning me to slow down. Oh, what? So, what's this? This is Planetary Nebula number 2 around the Sugary Nebula. That's what I'll call it. Black hole center. Complete. Got gas giant. No clouds. Oh, let's get both fingers on the trackball and then I can spin it a little quicker. Okay, where are you hiding? There's a freaking gas giant somewhere. Yeah, son of a bitch. So we're coming up 0. So I'm thinking straight on to my next location. Now I'll show you how to find these little planetary nebula as well. Now what I tend to do is, where am I? I'm outside a big nebula and a planetary nebula. Didn't had a quick look in that, and I'm finding I ain't gonna search much. Screw that shit. Leave it on here for now. Now what have we got? There. I want to go to this far off one first. I can't remember what was found in this one. Oh, this is a storm cloud, I believe. Yes, this was a planetary nebula. The other one was a void house near the main nebula. This is the storm cloud, the red storm cloud. I haven't been to this one. I've been to 2 in the core region, but this is the one red cloud in the Empyrian Straits. Be nice to compare them. You can always look at the other 2 in my previous video on the core bits. I think I've ventured into both. One was kind of dark and the other interesting. But seeing how they vary, I'm thinking it'd be quite a bit of a different layout. It'd be nice to compare them.
Betty is a banker. In her spare time, she makes elegant...
Shut Betty up. Betty is not a banker, and she's not an elite dangerous. Goddamn Spotify ads. It's nice to have a bit of music on while we're exploring, though. Right, how do I find the planetary nebula? That's one good question. Now, what I'll do is I'll plot a route. It's good to have a route, but then you're not going to see them within much range. So what I'll do is fly the route. Now, what you want to do is you have your name here. You got all the bits. You want the names on and everything. So you got region names, nebula names, because they're nebula, so they will have a designated name. So in that case, you can do it by going into here, but then you're going to see all the system names of which have got blue A's. Let's switch the A's off. Now what I might do actually on times, I'll do that now actually, is I want to look around because I'm looking up carbon, wolfrayet, white dwarf and non-sequence, the heavier non-sequence stars. Got a neutron there, diverting to that neutron to boost the last way, obviously. And there's my first waypoint. Oh, something flashed up there. Some other neutrons and things. I can then switch all them up. But rather than having to flip every star on or off here, I'll just flip to power play, because there's no power play here. I mean, we're not in the bubble no more. Power play exists here. You don't want to hit the accidental click wheel, take you to the headquarters. That's all back in the bubble. But it serves the purpose. As in, it'll still display everything with everything off. That way I don't have to flip stars on or off.
No. About this range. So I'm seeing about 100 light years. Any beyond that and it's out of range. Maybe not there, but it's only got the route plotted. If you don't, it won't draw it in. So, a good view. So I'll fly around, meet a little route, see what's around this area and between this and the void arcs. See if I can bookmark a couple of extra locations. You'll see a name flash or a quick flash of colour. And then you want to zoom in. So this could take anything from seconds to minutes. There's nothing there in a long time. So I'm not seeing nothing. Just that. And, which one nebula am I going to? Where's the other bookmark? There. So between here and there. I'm not seeing much at all. Maybe there's not many planetary nebula here now. We've got big nebula. That's a good possibility. With the range though, I'm sure there will be something. I'll look when I get here and then as I move to the void arcs. So I'm sure something is gonna show up. Last little scout. Yeah, I can't see nothing. I'm using my binocle equipped spotting eyes for this, but you do need a clinical eye for a quick flash of light. Yes, and nothing here. I'll demonstrate that when I find something. Probably when I get there. We're looking at 9 jumps. Okay. It's not so bad, it's not so bad. Who knows what I'll find on those 9 jumps? A quick honk, scan, see what planets are there, grab what I can, move on in the jump time, but, you know, quick viable, something interesting might take an extra few seconds and see if there's a bio. So 9 jumps, looking about 10 minutes. If you're on a quick break, I don't think too much is going to happen before we get there. And what we're going to have when we get there in 10 jumps, about 10 minutes, 8 jumps now, is a nice wet storm cloud. How's my health? Is 74% health. Yes, kind of. Mike's not on. And he's got some repair limpers which you could use. But I shall try not to get struck by lightning twice. Or 3 times. No, twice. It's only once. Once from a lightning strike, that was. And 2 close flybys on a Q6 anomaly. And they do their little shockwave thing, and they're quite brutal little things, I must say. I was in Q4s, and I saw them in this one as well, so it's not my ship. Q6 is a little bit, it bites a bit harder. It's got sharper teeth. Sharper shockwaves. Fuel's good. I don't think I did a repair, did I? No, I don't think I did a repair at all. It's going at 83. We'll need a little pull up at some point, but I think we can get to this waypoint at least. Nothing here. I'm going to carry on for now. It's not urgent to repair, but I might get a little malfunction. Now I'm below 86%. Shouldn't need it just yet, but it would be nice. Alright, Stark Orb. We got there, to there.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2.
Looks like a good dense block of neutron stars along with those and F's and A's. They do shine quite considerably. Stellar region coming up. gone too far and past halfway. It's there now. Just let that go and jump into this end of the neutrons.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Piper always operates beyond the safety limits. Didn't you know?
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Right, this is on the very edge. Interference or turbulence is low. Also takes a lot longer to charge your MSD.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
But it's safe if you venture in drifting out of the area, you can hold it in and it's a little novelty trick. Honky time! Nothing,
System
nothing,
scan
nothing, nothing.
complete. Frameshift drive.
Was 9 jumps, I think, was it? So that's about 2, 7. I think that sounds about right to me. Ah, a couple more, we're down to 5. That's looking nice.
Fuel scoping. System scan complete.
No planets, no distractions. Quick scoop and move on. Let's dive in deep. Under the edge of that line, pull up the throttle. You can throttle off here. You ain't building, but you're braking in the maximum scoop range. I'm at about 390 on this ass. Let's power up. Time to pull out. By the time I accelerate, I've already got full fuel. Or near enough.
Fuel sync disengaged.
Slam down the accelerator a bit fast there, it seems. About. Only worried about a percent of fuel, it's hardly anything. Jump into a neutron, there we go. 26 light years seems short, but I'm jumping there to get the neutron boost, so it'll be a full break off, pull into the beams and charge myself up. My nearest end, that's far, that's near, so spin it around, slam off the brakes, just want to drift in. Yes, perfect. I'll sit and hover. Full charge and I'm out. Stars behind me, so I just drift out and give it a quick honk. One body. Never too many neutron stars. 2 bodies. There we go. Full system, and it's a quick tag with a full system tag. Bit of easy money. It's not much money, but it's reasonable money for no work. What are we looking at? Ah, charge. I didn't see. Was it 2 or 3 jumps? It was 5, 4. Must be about 3 or 2 jumps after this. Double neutron run. Break this one in, slide it in.
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged.
Must be running quite low, about 81 or 2%. 80%, it's taking its toll. Surprised I've not come across a malfunction yet. What we got there? No, it's metal rich. 2 gas giants, metal rich, and some rocky bodies. Moving on, moving on. Jump boost of this. A. No, it's not an A.
Fuel scooping.
G-star? Nice colour. Seems so. Could be an F. 10 bodies. Let's give a quick spam, let them know I've been here. I won't bother looking what it is, to be fair. Quick tag while I scoop.
Fuel scooping
Oh.
complete. Frameshift
And we're
drive
looking at
charging.
2 more jumps. Two more jumps to the red storm clouds. Tempted to pull up and wait the video, so I got a short of it just with the red storm cloud, to be honest. Well, maybe it's just the journey there. Plus, it give me a good one for a bong break.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Warning, hull breach attack.
Ah, there we go. The first malfunction, an FSD malfunction. Now, it can malfunction when you get the charge. I've got the charge, but when you're below 86%, that can kick in. If you haven't got the charge, it will block your charge and you have to recharge, kind of thing. One jump to go. This is a good place for a little break. I think I'll have a quick batch up. Whereas the next one is me red storm cloud. I guess that is my nebula just ahead. Before I do that, let's get that FSD bin fixed. %, yeah, that's taking a bit of a toll. I think after I complete this little run, I'll run back to Egnart, scout around the area with the storm clouds, and then do the 7,000 light years to Colonia and turn it in mid-date and have a little patch up, I guess. We'll have to see by then. That'll be a while what I can discover. Well, the pickings are good. What do you mean, FFS? No, I don't want it. Debug camera, that's what I'm looking for. I shall have a quick smoggle and I'll leave the stream here and I shall start there up in about 5 minutes. Quick bong. And then I shall be heading off to that blue splodge of a planetary nebula, which is my next target. Red storm clouds, and I'm probably about 7 or 8 jumps from the Void Hearts, the Void Heart Seeds, and that big nebula, AAA something or other, smoochy sugar cube ass nebula. And maybe I can pick up a few more Void Hearts, different varieties. I'm only limited by alcohol. Time is no matter. Today is my new year. And I shall see you all very shortly.